Oh, just again, no, or a bay for. Or a bay for mushy, or a bay for. Mammy way. She the way and the senior to 12 so a bay for pie, no, a Christopher, no, almost dear no. Oh, as for me, dear, bay any dear Charlie, my Jimu degree, I could do. They called me multiples of names are F80 Abayisem, from Maame Water to Jezebel to who? Leave that girl. She doesn't respect the elderly. Bushy or ye bayfo. One more be and see you pay we bayfo. So one ma obi kwine so see you pay we bayfo. How often have we not called anyone a witch by simple description, merely because they are stubborn or will not do what we want? Opama bo ana we nyana. Aye nka se ne ho bon. Se den san ka de a oboa. Wo ye obayifo. Ko Christopher mu ama me ye bayifo, wa se ye bayifo. Ai, unu ya ba ne ye bayifo, e ma ne mba ha biom, e ma na ta ye abayifo pa. I don't know why am ba ye abayifo. E chen mema, e no medwen ho a na mintumi ente ase. Ne sia tutu oye bayifo obi okita poma ne sisi chia kakra ka ho de a na ba yie no afete no. Mami we oye bayifo, Mami Grace dear, me dear, I have collected my eyes. Witchcraft no all titles is been given to me than any other woman in Ghana. Everywhere they said I'm a witch. Baby so to apache oh che say ekuro tu de ne we wukura wadane bayifo. What is our sense of witchcraft? Ade be na yehu na ye de esi wo say we eye bayi. People who like to fight, or people with tough attitudes or bad omens. On today's show, we are moving away from the name calling into a new age witchcraft system that has been modernized and primed to attract a new world movement. Beye no they were almost scaling no, a scaling no, a chichem, a brand no. Eno na me pese yenhwe. Neja is say obia or what strong attitude. Obia people even take confidence. Omo ye confused about confidence and pride. But one thing I want everybody watching me to understand is that somebody who is not comfortable in his own body and his own life will never be comfortable with you when you are beyond him or her. They will call you names. Who ye bay for, who ye say, who fahi, and the cosenti, and then woman jiding into one yen come near. What witchcraft is. And yenny na me babe can boom 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 ba me be ka baby ka crabby the woman modernizing no any fraternities a group ahodo any niama omo ye wo ho a etre bayi nanso so ye nim mumu bebre ye de mo ahihye sa bayi ko yim a mu nim ho hwe eno na nda me pese me ne mo e discuss ye topic ni ye the dark new witch eno ena ye ade a ye discuss editorial by myself. Me man krankra bi akwaba e de Maame Grace dwumedie kese so. Yo abusia nan soso eye kwesi ada bio me man krankra bi ache e man krankra bi akwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace dwumedie kese yi eso platform nyina show se woso nyina omo maame and na eye time with Maame Grace man krankra bi akwaba and na ye ba kodi nkomo a ehu hia yie e de man krankra bi including myself. We are going to talk about the dark new witch. The dark new witch. That is what we are going to talk about. Abusia eniama bebre ekoso wahu na wanhwe ne yi a obeye wadwen se udwane afi Christianity na wabesen akwa abosom na mo na mo kan na nanom me na onye dua anti I'm not with you but I respect your decision until ubedwane akọ na nanom ukọ na nanom so na enya ukọ enlightenment ni nyina sa wanom bibi a udi bibi dware until what is the difference ukọ Christianity a ye be baptize o the same bathing ukọ bosomsom fie so a ye se wo hoto wa ye be dware ye be bo wasumebo a the same thing until say wo se wo ba new age enlightenment na wo gidi se bibi ba abeje wo nkwa na wo sanso kono muniama just like nananom ho na wo sanso edware niama what which is which and what is what abusia me pese yen hwem ni yen kɔ niama a ɛkɔ niama ya rebrande ede ama yen ne yen nim ho hwe ne yade atum ne yedi akire ensunsanso ewom ebi mpo ennim ne omo ye omo nte ase na omo ankasa hu de omo ye. Last week me catch was spiritual hour what is called ade ana ye nananom ye na mo buafu no kure ani nyankopon anim akonfo a mo hu nyina mo amoye akonfo mo amoso mabosom na ankasa mo nka no kure eyampa se medwane akọ bosom ho de nka mekọ asori me nka se no so eye me fa misika nkomo osofo na ne yiri otonko obi onfa ne nya billboard na me ne nam ho na me mbre no de enya adwuma untumi mpo and subject me under anything na me bigger than it enya adwuma kora nti ho de me nko. Now let's look at new age witches. There is a new movement of witchcraft. I will walk us through most of their activities. Some we have heard of, others we haven't. Ebi wo ayate, ebi wo nso ayanyante. Some of you watching me today have been inducted into most of these practices without you knowing it's a new age witch kingdom activities. Mo de mo wase se niama bebre mu amu nim se eye yi enembre yi mu abayisem ena wo de wo ho akofrofro mu a wo ye eso na abayisem na eso na abayigro ti we ase eso na abayisem ena eso no abayigro se wo nim wo ho enim fie a wo frimu a efa ho nkofrafra niama bi ai me pese me de ye mfa niama bi kakra mu na ye nyina ye hu so da wo ye de awo ya wa hwe ni yi papa. The understanding of new age witching can be derived from the combination of spiritual activities. Eniama bebra ye man krofo eye. Eniama bebra ye de man krofo se omonye. These activities used to be abilities acquired by special birth, but in modern day witchcraft they are learned. Tieniye. Ye wo nkrofo bi wa ye de ahoden surunko bi e de awo mu. Ebi mu so hu se ebi mu de efe e na omo se omo besua na omo to omo busua ebi nso sore ya na omo se omo koye bi e na omo sha asetie wo hye asofudi a ewom ewo area bia ye wo osofo a ono akwaje eduro na onim se wakwaje eduro no de ye asore ye wo bi a ose nyankopon afre no ni ye wo ebi mu omo nso se omo desire ni ye wo ebi nu mu a omo de omo abemu omo nso akwaje eduro a omo de ye omo de omo nim ni ye we bi num no a omo de omo te ye nkwa na omo su ko obi na de ye be yusu omo a omo ni hu idea e wo mu saa musum wo bo kamalam ene de keke ka ho musum wo bo kamalam we se malam we anyam Quran ena oton man krofo omo si ni nyina enye we aye say chese is going on everywhere. But right now, the reason why I'm going to touch base with this is that Nkrofo feel say when you new age spirituality, into no dear enlightenment ne pe ade obeka say ye bia no eno de edane kwan so. Se wo ka kire me say wo preaching enlightenment, na wo ma me hu baby a wo belong to. Na wo ka kire me say wo de wo ye open, wo de obi asa wo ye Muslim, wo ye obi a oba, na se wo friends wo honhoma. Where do I place you? Inti a lot of us no ye woni amabi mu a ye ni ye ho so ya dwene eni ye ho so inti me de bia me ka kire wo se me propound on new theories at the mouth me nye de obi aye ba me akasa me put ni ama together me de amount me de mouth so a me nka se fama asem de me kan se tie de me kan nyina de resonate with you no na wafa na wo de move on na wo de aye de a wo pese wo de ye. Now, ye won krofo a ya wo omosronko omo de omahoden ene ye de nam san krofo no ye target omo from 3 different angles. Sa ya ma wo abortion ye won krofo wa ha omo esi places a omo be ma wo duro free omo training krofo free wonyinse na ye funu nya 7 months kra na akwa omo be yi ama wo free eho na omo start say omo di nkrofo na omo ye wo omo with abilities no say wo escape abortion na because abortion ni bem because nkrofo no omo entry no aya na enye usual always omo ba time a ubenya bibi wo omo ho aka nti say wo maame no wonye obi a wo ye endowed the next thing na obey ni say obekwa akoyi akola na to egu because of the way a omo maneuver a omo deba ye woni pasa inti sa nkrofo no na ebinumu esi places ama omo a ehọ na abọchi ye ko twi kobre man ekọ so wo sika se woni sika omo fe nipa kotreni omo free ma omo nduro free na omo de twitwa higher souls no fo omo so e free wi ase se wo escape ho wo ya akola na wo ba na wo escape sa ehọ ne pe. The next thing eye niama omo de begiragera wo na autism e de ne ho abagim wo escape ye ho na efe de na weed drugs na fe ebe so mu e wo secondary school ebinum use nyansa ne spirituality e de reduce mo higher souls ne especially children na ya wo omo no e na won so wo come e de wunti no wo feel said ya wasom bia wo de kọ wonim na won so wo mpesa wo beji atum se ye mfa yarefo rushing ko spiritual person bia ho ye de call hospital. You approach a spiritual person for your spiritual growth, not for your problems. You will be eaten up. So sana wo de nam adwene wo de nam no no. I'm not saying there are no abilities to help people with their problem, but enye se enye wo priority se wo tu anamon akọ spiritual person bi ho because of your problem. To anamon se wo ko because of your spiritual growth, because at the end of the day that is the reason why you are here. And before we be to anamon na we be kono so no, make sure say if we put it one on one together and we say we resonate with onipa no ni behaviors na wako na wo kona yesi obia yese obia satade obia ehye obia yese obia yese nya, stay away, because Bible say where 2 or 3 are gathered na nyame ewo hobi nyame ben no cause wankasa where families are gathered sheniye, because near only the group ni nim near oye wo innocent person na wo join no wo nim ne fapem na wo nim bia ode wo ko. Until before you make a move and join any group, make sure say you are up there, your senses are working, so that you are able to detect say ade ya me lose me so and I say bibi be possess me body. And very 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 important. Until anamo bia wutu no na wahwe ni ye e kwan a omode a high source no e dey fa so ni special people na omo were born with spirituality no na ye won krofo bi nso ho edo omokom omo desire e na omo suaye me nyonku bi makato ye Spaniard o se ne nana bosum no nya Ghana nti ono no ne nana na wu ne maami be ye na ne maami so efim e no no so abetowa so ono so ne de ne wo ho ne ye we binum so wo ho no ma omo chinchin asua because they desire no omo go knowledge no omo ye ne ye we binum so wo ho no ma ho kire ne e komani bo nti no omo ni hu ya no omo put 2 to 2 together e na omo ye we nyina ye obia ne pe ene na ni so ade hunu na wo a wo kọ no wo so wo pe ene wani so ade hunu e ye den e bia na wo nim nti pese me bia ni ama bia ni so e de kirew so that say wo kọ a wo be this all these calculations no na afa we hu say wo kọ ana wo ba. In the Africa settings, we know of most of these activities, but because the new rulers of witchcraft have branded these activities, we see them as attractive and bougie. Abusia, niyama dada na e wo na o a wo se wo mpe na wo nana no mo ye na nka wo be ye no originally, because wo nana wa hu se wo se no ye bosomsum nimpo a na onfa de ani mfi ne natural state mu. So we read the Bible now, you will be a Bible scholar. You will know that so we fa be free ne natural state mua. And no mu hu ni say ya bosomsom. Onana na nwure mu ho note. Na edua na osoma ye edua esi ho. Se na ye botan na osoma na ye botan esi ho. Se na ye whatever. Na ompagya de ni free ne natural state mu. Emfa mba so obesom. Ena nkrofo we rebranding no a lot. Omo rebrande and then no ye say eno no ye fine eno no you okay na we lose wachi nti udi sa niama no echi nti na mebi so asa mo se mo koma mpa mo nka nokre mo de mo amosom bosom in toto no mo nka nokre abosomsom amuhu nyina ne akoma amuhu nyina mo amugitum se ye nokre ana answer in the comment section. Eya anya bibia no bi e condemn you no, but the jokes around it no eya na ha adwen kakra. Because you lose your strength as black people, you know, they are almost share a dure bekum obroni no one obibini bedu obewu kura be chance obewu. I'm telling you, yenye the same thing. So some juju bibia no mo de mawa we ye weaker. We na woye natural species no inti no ade bia woye beyond it no enye adwuma emaw enu nti na ye nyina ya ye basabasa na ye spirituality ye nenam na we bru we na we ye say and then that's joke na just everybody need to put up something drama to be relevant because yen kasa ye hu ne ye hu ne ye no so enje yen. The first activity of the new witchcraft is channeling. And no, my whole episode about channeling, and now you can go and watch that one. I have dealt with this topic vividly in the whole editorial, so I won't touch much on it today. Maybe next time we will upgrade the theory on channeling or akom. Once after this show, you can go and Google it and watch it. Intimi baby niamani bia eye abayisem no mudidi na wankasa wo kwa na wahwe ni ye. Because me de mensa be kan na bibi etimi esi wo so a ada na wo mfa wo nsa ne nka wo na bibi nsi wo so enya wa na otete waduan di ye nti se wotete waduan di na wudware na wokodo nsa koye adwuma na wodo nsa si wu dan a nsa ne mfa so obi ani so eba na yaresemu ana ibisa. Now mama wahu number 1 a new age witches. Now my ancient Reiki so the number 2 new witchcraft activity is Reiki. Reiki is an ancient spiritual wizard activity of healing where powerful energies are invoked to enter one's body to provide the needed healing. Even though Reiki is traditionally used by African fetish priests, it is studied and practiced by young university women who are in top corporate practices like lawyers, doctors, etc. When done well, a combination of Reiki and orthodox medical practice can be very effective. Wa unimbia oba office wa beto say boss no e wo honomo. The moral behind Reiki is about using the magic of touch to transfer energy into parts of the body that need healing. Mama we another one me bubu ma chiro na me wi amato me bu breaking it down e de amount. Nti se wa experience Reiki healing and wakọ yebida no you can write your experience in the comment section na yehu. Now let's look at number 3, psychic or seers. Psychic or seers. This is where a lot of our pastors derive their wealth and strength. The ability to tell and predict future events or manipulate curses and spells on people is what greatly defines the phrase powerful men or women of God. So we obi mokaya say na papa bi eto nwum okumase a one osofo bi enya asem a osofo no si obewu in 3 days a papa ni wi na minim se nkobi abedwane afiri na asore dem ho but e fe kura na asore dem ho eye ma osofo bi a o curse nipa so right now only control over the spirit. The spirit of God is gentle. Mona mukai. Into why are you cursing obi? Jesus also curse tree. Into know how where do we place this obi say these people? Where do we place them? Our powerful women of God. Then the omoba. I'm sure you have witnessed pastors calling themselves seers and openly manifesting psychic abilities like predicting future events and pronouncing curses in broad daylight. So at this point, you must only ask yourself, is your pastor a new generation wizard or he is a special spirit from God? How do we know that this pastor is like a special person and now we're learning and now we're GBB? How do we know all these things? Are some of these pastors practicing witchcraft in disguise? If your pastor engages in these modern day witching activities like channeling, where an angel will enter a church member and start talking, or Reiki, where they touch a sick person and shout into the mic, they do that. You hear this every day, and instantly the person is healed. Are they practicing witchcraft? One kasa yano asofo ya yehu ebinumu practicing new age abeyisemana. wa betumi abisa wo ho. Or your pastor can close his eyes and say, I'm in your hometown now. I am talking to your mother and predict your future happenings by use of psychic forces. Is that pastor using God, or he is just a new wizard, a new age wizard? So ye hunia maybe saying I can say makwa fie sesi a na wabo house number. No, what are they practicing? What are they practicing? We saw Jesus say for the cases abane ho and na o healing. Jesus didn't when ja the body ni ho anko obi fie anko hwe chense ase ahye ene kwanta esu obu a omudi bo benku e wo ho no mo. So what are they practicing? This is just a question. I mo do Bible no so much nti ma ye nka tin no wo betumi aba na ma beyi ano ama me abusia said ya wadwen ye wo about this no na mafia makodi kuro bi mu na ye mi say na ye mi say na ye mi say what are they practicing? We just want to know. We just want to know. What dey try comment no and I share your opinion e wo comment box ni mu na ye hu ne echo. Now, the main reason for this editorial is to talk about the dark side of one of the most important spiritual activities of the new generation of witchcraft, astral travel. That is what I want to open your knowledge. Me be wadwini mu for na wu. Listen, bibia biara ni wiase mu a enye. But where and when and at what time and at what condition a wo mu a wo ye no. Eno na ye problem no. Bibia ni wiase a enye. But emra a wo de ye ne ntiase a wo wo ene ade a wo hwehwe wo mu no. Eno ene de problems no. E de beba. Debia make sure say you are free from the choice you make, but you are never free from the consequence. Sin is sweet, but wait for it. Debia make sure asem way e de kire wo. Astral travel is the most talked about ritual or spiritual activity of the new era of witchcraft. My fear for tackling this issue is that it is being done as a business, and secondly, it is being done from the 3D dark world. This third dimension, the darker side, that is where we see all these things. This is where people are operating this. For example, before you go through ayahuasca, it's a 3 days rituals. The first day, no, ye betna se ne ye bisa obiya ni problems are owo ni fie ade a eyo. Why am I even teaching this? Ade a eyo ni awu kom na ebi mu besu sa. Then that day no ye be free doctors no ma be check obiya BP. Wo ye obi a wono mo nsa ye be check ahwe the last time a wono mo nsa ye check all these things wie. The first day, no. The first day, we go through a bit of meditation. Na like you get out of your state. Na how to heal yourself. Now, I feel you're impacting love into your system. It's not about your problems, but it's about your spiritual growth. It's a village, no noise. And no, the first day no, and sana second day no, yaba betwaso. So to me say, I copy say baby, me nyanka me bubu na say. So when we are doing this, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have police, obi or guiding your ambulance, bibia ewo je. So everything is not bad, but how it is done and who is doing it and where it will lead you, and no. And a problem, no? Abusia, I assembled top spiritualists to talk about this problem, and they handled the topic from diverse perspectives. But all of them forgot to address the problem from two very important points. I'm just adding up. I'm not actually talking about astral projection yet. I'm not talking about it yet. So to say, and so if you are listening to me and you will go and gossip, go and say what I'm saying. I am teaching millions of people. I'm telling you. So I will not wear a dress over 54,000. Na ma bet na hano mo na ma kame ye muba. Why lost? I me bompa ma debia nasem. So when you are going to gossip, go and say what I'm saying. I'm not even tackling that topic yet though. So I want to caution my people to understand this enlightenment kind of spirituality. Say a new age. Into new age, who jania efia sorry now we call bosom ho. Now we call him. Enlightenment has got nothing to do with blood. I want to make this straightforward. Do you get me? Astral projection, it has got nothing to do with blood. So be careful when you are going to gossip. I don't actually have time like that. Point 1 is that astral projection now is being sold as a spiritual package of new age witchcraft. I want you to know this, understand this for me. Secondly, it is for the masses who are heavily not in the right environment to come out or astral travel. Utie mi ye, baby awo, jina bi awo any baby awu jina awo ye de awo ye no. No, and I mean no can one. I want to explain my point with a story in the Bible that is an allegory for moving from one dimension to the other. Eya niamani bi wo no ma wan hwe na se wunnim the way awo be di kodi na wo keka ka niama bi. So me be illustrate bibi from your own Bible. Na fe ye de atoto ho na wankasa watwe na fe wetie di America no wetie ni yie. Now, let's look at this. Noah was in the ark with animals and the whole earth was covered with water. So they did not step out of the boat. That is a 3D dimension or unfavorable dimension. So that is the condition na Noah ewo no. Me ka wasem na eho nyina ye flooded no ne mmoa de wo boat nim. Na nso so we free boat nim because at that time no free boat nim pa ensuo ne befa no. Nti na ohye boat nim. Ohye boat nim sa because at that point he is in a particular dimension. Whether he wants to come back or not, so on check it in the surroundings no. No just so free dimension na your box ni mu na owo no. No ba another dimension ni mu a obeye save and I say onye save. So if you want to astral travel, these are first things that you need to check. Your condition, where you are doing or practicing the thing. If your soul needs to come out of your body, at which dimension is it going? You need to know all these things. And sana, wako, your head must be sound. And sasa wo heart sick. And sana, what go through all these things. You can't come out of the boat when the boat is sitting on the water. You will drown. Inti no share condition, no. Now we say unti ase ufiti ya we say I don't know. And I don't, like I said, I'm not tackling the topic yet. I'm answering questions people are asking me. I'm not tackling the topic yet. I will do that. It doesn't mean semen yet. Noah sent doves or sume buburo. Doves signified pure spirituality, the pure heart of love. That's the meaning of a buburo. A buburo nkoshia. Ade ebe ye ntimi nsey. The meaning no ejina homa honhom sem kan. Eno nkyere se kwotete omuti ma hu se no we ati bibi ati. Ejina homa honhom sem kan. Ena ejina hoso de ma odokan. Enti Noah esoma honhom sem kan. Ena osoma odokan. So onko check dimension na opese okoso ne hwe. Se eho ye ansa we free adaka ne mu na wasi akọ. Medika ka cho se allegory but ewo understanding ti me use no that same way no na me dey interpreted the American no e dey akere. So se we Noah na wanye all this process now so wo free wo mu afia wo beto nsuom de nsuo ne de wo beko. So tell me the awo ye no the awo practice no ni awo famu no e dey na wunim about it. Where are you actually traveling to? Who project here? Who ko hefa? E dey nti na wo ko. What am I say? Now answer na wo free wo body ni mu state be na wo do wo body ni tum. Say wo be kwa beto a bibia me possess no. Wo ba be fa wo body and now wo be ko aba. Now wo be ban there is a stranger there. Then your soul become frustrated. What check is a flood in ni ho? What check answer na wo fi adaka no mu apia na? All these are questions. Inti na wankasa wo de bobo ani na wo yiyi ano so den Ede Maame. Nti Noah sent love and pure spirituality. Go and check for me. One emmoa na na eti adaka nim. Wenko abo bia. I want you to understand this. When a subsequent dove was sent and he confirmed that now the boat was on dry land, it was safe to let all the animals come out and flourish. Genesis chapter 8 verse 12. Tie. Ye womre a ye manipa bi epia bonten based on nipa ne condition ene nea owum. Utie me ye. Me di know wade amaye so wo wonte ase de aminim how low I will come for you to understand what I'm actually teaching you and not teaching us. This is what Noah did. You come out of your body at the right time when the ground is well prepared so you are able to flourish. If not, you will come out of your body and ubeto nsuo num na ube drowning. Nti tell me, ade na wo ye no, do you understand? And he na wugina wa checking all these things. Ana astral projection is good, but you do not come out of the boat when your ark is in deep waters. Never allow anybody to deceive you. Say what astral project here, your problems no ebeko. It's a lie. Me na make a chiro. Biaka asem no chiro wa or your truthful. You will sink if you are not well prepared and you don't know where you are going or what you are going to do. You have to practice the sending of pure love. You must generate pure love and dispatch pure love. Now one kasa who free fear na wakono. Acquire whatever no. What was the state? What was your husband doing? Nen tokwa be na wo de ka yare bi na wo so. E de pain na wo ko mu. Na wonte ase a wo de koye sa de no. You will come back and you will sink. Because wakuma ne nye at peace and na wo head enye sound. Why you're frustrated and na wo ko take your soul out. You cannot protect it. No matter how much you love your husband or your wife, samo kun tokwa na there is no peace wo fie wa love na dum. Inti condition ben na wo mu ansa na wo ko astral travel no. What was your reason for astral projection? Write it in the comment section. And then na wo hwehwe. Tell me the dimensions na wo ko, and the reason na wo ko. And then na wonim wo ho. How many steps were you taking to get through to, how were you counting your steps? Write it in the comment section and let's know. Test which dimension your ark is sitting. And then the first thing is to me check it. Check it. Test which dimension your ark is sitting on by sending love. Pure love to others. Ti se wo fifi akọ. Eno na Bible kan you know. O se wo ba na woni obi aya aka san wachi. Na koye a peace ansa na wa beto offering. Ani Bible nim. O se san wachi na ko make peace. Nti se woni wukunu uko. Woni wo yere ko. Wo de ka wukunu akofo oba bi. Enu nti na wo travel out. You will come back a mad person. Put this in your head. When you go mad, don't bring it to me. Go to psychiatrist or hormone na omonwo opane lagati. So what I say? When you send love and it goes and doesn't return and you are happy, that's a test of your dimension upgrading. So what sending love no, what sending love no na nkrofo ogia means you are at peace with people. Nti wo pagya wo ho eno no. Astral energy must be experienced in pure love, which shouldn't be compromised. Sa na say when men take anything out of its natural source, there will be reactions. You must move from your current survival mode to a mode of higher love to have a higher quality astral projection. Take yourself through this process. Don't just wake up from your house and walk anywhere that you are going to joke with your soul. Be careful. I have said this. This is why teaching people to project for business is the dark art of witchcraft. It should not have anything to do with business. You cannot be like dining cocoa and son your soul can you can project or you can astral travel. It's a joke, it's a lie. It is witchcraft, a dirty one, a darker one. You should understand this straightforward. Let's look at astral case. For instance, you are going through divorce and your business is not going well. Things are not moving on with you and your focus to survive is shattered. Your condition where medical abobama, I can treat my explaining amount. Check your condition, your position, and where you stand. Make sure your mind is not sick and your heart is sound. We you okay? And sana, what status will call Sanyama Wemu? Take your time. You join a new age witchcraft class or group, and they take you through astral projection to find solution to your problems. You are finished. You are dead alive. Problem, we don't project because of problems. Some say we project because of what? For your spiritual growth. So we make sure say canceling na course they will get to the village, you have to come back home. Because what you say drugs no on to mean stay 3 days out of it on ye. You can't force that thing. The thing has to take its natural course. So Timasi. Or with the idea that when you travel, you will meet your ancestors and they will give you the mechanical tool to use for your problems. Worry. Oh boy. Obi say ono okoye no osun daye. Say gold she dua biase. Na etutu ato no ko ndo ko na dua ne so etutu etu ampa. Enti no okotutu dua na se nyina we hu gold nti o astral travel na wakohu be ne nananom no ma kire ne ba bia gold no. You are finished. You are done. In this situation, your ark is seated on a turbulent waters. Don't go and do anything. You are troubled. Your soul is in bitterness and you are desperate to survive and be rich. You see, I don't know where we are going. It is not good for you to jump out of your ark into the turbulent water. Obesinke, and I didn't know what the no example man. If I say ark near your body, and I will so now they travel no so, and I'm a catcher no, who put the project no, and then I'm catcher was surroundings in Nanye. Share a crom hana yet no. Mental illness is sitting on our nose. Me say bola ka kura benyo bebonu. Like you would just get off the cliff. So don't go and do anything that won't get ready. You will never be stable again. Say bibi ko wronga. You have no idea. Stop joking with your soul. Stop it. Eya ediyo. Wo surroundings ni nye na wa jump him. Atunsuonum. You will meet sharks and wild animals and they will eat you up medofo. Baby a wo wana wo jump you so na fi body ni mu no wo mana be ye vulnerable na baby a wo yi wo no one check ho no we yi ato somebody will eat it up. I'm telling you, they will eat you alive. You will never be the same again. Let me borrow it from Papa Ajinasari. A lot of people have gone through a lot of things. How omo stable biom wo mo lose wo sanity eternity ayira. Now, let's look at the result. People will astral travel in survival dark mode and see ghosts, dead people, demons, and dark energies. The reason being that, listen, you force your way out. Force every body. One check it, one go through all this process. Now, yeah, you didn't do it. Now, shame. You jump out of it. And now, you hallucinate. Now, you say, baby. I'm telling you this. Ubehu samanfo, ubehu nipa ewuwu, ubehu demons because the baby so when you are knocked off ade na be possess wo do ubeko ni krom. Nti ho niama na ubehu. Na eye wo say wu bibi. Wo di osaman ye de. This type of new age witchcraft will harm your psychological well-being. Edi kan ka to say baby ayete no se bibi touch ma ewo honhom mu a wadwini mu a to redeem it wada ebeye den cause ekuro na kasa dede ni efini pollution na ewom no edoso. This is why people astral travel and enter into a meeting of dead people na de bia fiti se wo wie no de bia wufo nko na uhu de bia uhu nsamanfo de bia demons na uhu because you didn't check your surroundings the proof na wo yiye wakọ join ni de ensasa wo join ni uso ni ye trade ewo so now you are in the shackles what problems you take your time and sana why you near maybe people even after these astral journeys can't focus on reality. They continue to see dead people and hear voices in their heads. Ate eko I say what can register call land in a bad situation. Wako fa damfo a ye uninvited guests. Na obedi wunya. Asama wunya ready say obeti eno na wote kasa. Woda wuntumi nda. Wo ye say wo bre. Hwe bibie ni wo enye medical aka akere bibie wo wiase bia ye. But the process a bigger problem. Wu nipa na wutu anamo no a problem. Baby a wutu akoso ye problem. E di important na wo koye. Eno so ya another problem. Eniama ye nyina so won sunsanso. Nti dia wo ye no hwe ni yie ansa na waye. Metoaso. Some people go permanently mad and others are in mental distress due to commercial new age witchcraft travels. Harehu. Aden na ye nkoa Africans ye case ye different. Why? Abusia. Aden na ye nkoa ye behavior ye different. Ade we ya medwin hu. Woto bo ye bibie ye yie o. Ade a wo be ye nende na 2 years ebe ma problem a wuntumi solve and it's now they are one fanisa. Don't go and put yourself in a condition you can never correct. Now let's look at process of new age astral. Another very dangerous thing about these rampant astral and ancestral business travel is that it is induced and yet natural. No preparation. It is not natural. It is forced to happen by force. And when they are serious, they are so serious, very, very serious. Meaning, at the core, wo painty, I will be jokey with your own soul. I appreciate my guests, but this is what I wanted them to hit in their discussion. Me say Revelation is guests they won't. I appreciate them, Papa. To sit in that seat is not a chicken change. Nti so be bet na wa ya mamundidi na temu appreciate no. Enye easy o. Enye boko sa. You can't talk about astral projection without talking about the process because eno ene nipa na okoye no ebehu sa ade a me ye me nam ne kwan so ana me koto me ho atwene. Ebi na ma me ma wo no. So wante ase de a hwe video no be ye for. It's not that my culture say I'm not treating astral travel yet. It doesn't mean I will not treat it. Yes, I will treat it, but not yet because Mama, a top spiritualist, Amiji Omudi and Ankrofo Voti Omo, Abba kasa about it. And yet proper, say me be CHD, nature said then it doesn't make sense. But I'm cautioning you, me can be and I'm a fool say, and they will put it there for you. Me say be what we are saying we be is your problem. Oko doctor ho no wo opane na se be kafra wo to ba akotwe aye wo problem ono wo opane no do need to prison kwa wo to no entene wo ko ne ye de wo kofa bibie mu na wo bodam na wadwen ne to chema eye wo problem. I want you to understand this. So check yourself. Na obi amfa 1 minute ambesel because of whatever you were looking for, whoever aye ni ma de kro eno na ema me kasa bebrebe. The new age witching, the astral projection is very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. Na ya na nkola no no ho ye me mobo. Nkola ne de omo de ne ha mi o. Boys no especially. We want to project. No mo ba make kasa san tebu eno ne mama no 3 weeks. Da bi abra. Me ne kasa na fe wate ase. You see, the natural astral projection is through sleep. Obia project. Makasa asem we multiple times. Obia project. It's not something new or strange. It's because we have too many problems in life. But in witchcraft, the witching hour is between 3 to 3:30 to 5 a.m. My teacher way that when all souls are asleep, medical say, so from 12 to 1 and now to 4, you are just, everybody is operating. But from 3:30 to 5, some and that be sweet one be ebeto nipa so. Eno de saa time no kramoni o chante ye. O komfo otwa ne ho anadwo ko otwi problem abayifu etu ye. Omu nyina aba abeda. That is where your business are. Eye fine. Maka we, ma kire dada. When all souls are asleep, traditional witches sleep and their souls naturally journey to where they have their meetings. But new age witchcraft uses drugs to induce astral projection. That is the serious aspect of it. Because adiana kasa naturally no, so ubi bia is in line na. One kasa woda sa time no bon se sa ada no ye sweet bi. Naturally no, shim. You will go. But se see de ye na ye de abayisem na ye no. And no de it is forced. And how can you force your soul out of your body? If you force it out and it refuses to go back, what do you do? Ibisao, what do you do? Why do you want your soul out by force in the first place? Unprepared. Grounds and yet, okay. Why would you put yourself through this? Abusia? And they also use deep theta meditation to induce astral visions. When you use drugs, it becomes difficult to have control and keep a sane mind because the body is constantly under the pressure of dragging. What you say? What numbibi na adie ne kum honam no. Inti honam no kura ntumi ntwe adie no usunsum, like you will lose yourself. Some of these drugs causes hallucinations and hearing voices in the head. Eduro no na me person may use to say play with your intelligence and na wo hallucinate in na year wo say wako baby, you are seeing spiritual unko baby ya. You are hallucinating. When you omo so call heaven ko hu dan no omo say omo dan ben nyankopon e na omo ni nyame num ti no omo na, you guys are hallucinating. This is Africans' biggest problem. We don't know the difference between someone who is mentally ill and someone who is hallucinating and someone who is seeing spiritual something, because your state and your mind determines what exactly you are doing. But obi asking the vibrations, obi asking the frequency, ako high. Eja ne beto yemuda koro. Theta meditation is safer and no there is very, very good. Obi awa practice theta bia nim say it's so deep, it's so cool. You can do that. You practice deep meditation and play theta sound in the background. Then as you keep going, you fall into a deeper trance and project out of your body. So sweet, so smooth, natural. Inti se bibi talk will so ne so your body no will kim no weni ate na wafa ebi wa to me sorry kim na wo koma ebo wa save wo ho but say ye duru a wa body na ye what da ho. How do you actually fight for your own soul? How do you do that? Abusia? Enkomo ne yedi o. Sama me kan na ne say me say wan kasa hwe wo hu yie. Truthfully, why do you want to astral project? Write it in the comment section. It's so nice when this thing grow naturally in you. It's so beautiful. It will never mess you up because and react. There's nothing strange. It's in its natural form. So you will actually grow and be okay at the amount. Why do you want to put yourself in trouble where there is no trouble? And when I am doing one, na mean to me and shada and tia papa. Meditation is the one that you can easily move freely out of your body while watching your body from another realm. Boko, so nice. And Grandpa said, and I'm meditating, and because who you are doing so meditate, obi cry or meditate, or say, unfolding in 9 on 10 on a chi. At the moment you are here, you can actually lie down on your bed when you're in so what that won't panic. You can do this thing naturally, boko, and you do or die affair. So my yami huhe. The meditation the Meditation, I say give yourself your own time, 5 minutes, now they call 10 minutes. Now we'll call him. If you decide not to do this and you get tired of yourself, somebody will eat you up. Now the area says a cobada, you can't do anything. Yes, our meditation, and then deeper and deeper you begin to move from REM to REM. It's so nice. If it's not natural and you go through this witchcraft process, it makes the journey very dangerous for you because you have not worked on your heart and mind before inducing or forcing your body to leave your soul to travel. Unko process biemu. Sorry, ya wakam. One simple way I'm a chair. You can do this and it will work. Obi ye 3 days pe. Obeso ye 3 days. I know wakwa angels ukrom no moto. Hallelujah chime. It doesn't work like that, Unia. It doesn't work like that. A gradual process. Said ya wo wa wini ye no. Sa na hu mu nyine so. Etie. Don't let anybody deceive you. That means that your mind and heart will produce the world's or realms that you will be visiting. And one say when you go naturally and so nankasa ni place nyina obeko on committee stranger, on committee shark, on committee animals be omo be chinare because we who say o free ne ark ni mu our ground so no aye prepared. O free me with love and joy, not by force. Nti wankasa uso ni beko baby esese oko, you come back and you are grown. You make great decisions. Unko mambe bodam. Emfaso ni so. Most induced astral projection takes people to graves and demonic wells because what forcing na we piano bonting out of the system. So onko nkwen. Nti baby a obetumi akọ free eye grave mu because some of always they are looking for souls there. Nti ubekọ ho. Demonic energies, once they see a soul, will hunt you for the rest of your life because omo moto wono ma ye wide obi bese omo pe bibia possess na wasan wako na ne amadonate ni kura wo ho na waso na wa force so ompie nko obi be chi no. Be careful what you do. Be careful and make sure your ark has landed on a higher, safer land before you project. The world of the new witches is here. Young people are practicing broad daylight witchcraft. Aye Tetenu, ya young kwala na se yesi obeyifo obeye wo na wabusuani nka ho a. Enye yie yesi obi du be skeduro na wabusuani nka ho enye yie ene etesen eniama sesa. People are doing a lot of serious stuff for whatever I don't know. Inti wo na obehwe wo hu yie because wan kọ na wo da wo dem a ebe den so obi beba befa. E dia kosesi abayifo no kro mo abre omu need time but broad daylight obi be say ni kan so han na ye de bayisem no e de asiso and we must be concerned as a spiritual society. Obia make sure just say you how do you even work around this? Whilst you are talking about this, caring about souls and cautioning souls, obi doing isika inti no kanu. Hey, but you or say medical catch so when you are going to gossip, say what I'm saying because me shatter 54,000 be see her. Na me mbambe ka me yemu basem makachro. When you go and gossip, watch what you say. Because it will get to me. And when you call Ajagraja to come and beg me, I won't mind you. I want to thank all my guests who shared deep knowledge on the topic. Thank you so much, guys. I send my love to Ochra Diesikenswo, Ajagraja, and Dr. Pakwesi. Omo be take this topic no kakra bia eka ye no na media shame because people were asking these questions and na media ashemu no. I appreciate your knowledge, I appreciate your time. Some mo be fast our topic way na mo treat no all angles kakra eka ye process no eno na media beka ho amamo no abusua se wo kwa koye sa niama we a medical tro bibia unhia to know nipa no mo nkyere wo senti me astral world dimension be na meko e ho no steps no e wo ho no e pem sen know all these things enipa na ntumi anka we ya nkyere wa san wachi read about it before you go make sure say you okay know what you are going to look for. You can do this naturally in your own room without any drugs and any whatever. I don't know. I will bring a clinical psychologist to talk about incidents of induced new age astral projection and new witching phenomenon. Me free obi psychiatric no if possible kra. Omo go that through that yina omo adwen afemu no. I will try and bring 2 of them. I had no mean cover with him because I no kware na why are you covering your face? And na ya nan ahaba na ye but I will talk to some of them and see if they can come and share their experience with us. Na ya frɛ the psychiatrist no so aba no so aba be ka kire yen de senia maybe touch ma wo wadwene mu a baby ekɔ in all no ade a me pese wo te ase ne say there are entities they want what you have unim ebo a esom no for their enjoyment. It is who you so pe anything so think twice, think deep and be careful before you make any decision if it's about your soul, whether donating it, whether signing a contract, whatever you do, if it is your soul, that is your life, that is your purpose here. Be careful what you do and where you go. Macro.